let's do Leafs.
So there's a lot said yesterday at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto following their second-round elimination to Florida. Let's start with Austin Matthews, who is entering the final year of his contract. He's a former MVP, and the question was, Austin, you want to be in Toronto or not?
My intention is to be here. I think I've reciprocated that before, how much I enjoy playing here and what it means to me and the organization, my teammates, and how much I just enjoy being here.
Okay, that's great. He didn't really commit. He's like, I enjoy being here. The thing is, though, he has a year left on his contract.
Correct.
Why does the team need to know now or in the next few weeks whether or not he's going to extend or accept?
Because he has a no trade that kicks in July the 1st. But
yeah.
of more importance is whether he stays or goes. Forgive me, I get emotional when I talk about Austin Matthews. Whether he stays or goes, it dictates every other thing the Leafs do with the roster. So if he stays, it's going to be for like maybe $13 million a year, and then you can talk about trading some other assets. If he's wishy-washy, I trade him on the spot.
Really?
I would trade him on the spot. The Calgary Flames, Calgary, I see you. A year ago, Johnny Gaudreau walked up to July the 1st and said, yeah, I'm probably going to resign. Gone.
And then left.
That franchise has yet to recover.
Yeah.
Gone. So I think I think he's going to stay, but the number is going to be interesting to me in terms of how much help he can get. The other interesting thing yesterday was GM Kyle Dubas. And GM Kyle Dubas also, he's entering a contract situation, as in his contract is ending. He's taken a lot of heat. I've given him a lot of heat. I think it's well-deserved. And yesterday he brought people in as to how hard this year has been for him.
My family is a hugely important part of what I do. So for me to commit to anything without, having a fuller understanding of what this year took on them is probably unfair for me to answer where I'm at. What I would say is that I'm not going to, I definitely don't have it in me to go anywhere else. So it'll either be here or it'll be taking time to recalibrate, reflect on the seasons here. But you won't see me next week pop up elsewhere.
Now, do you think that this is genuine, that he really just wants a break if he doesn't get to stay in Toronto?
I think it's genuine. I don't think anyone would just bring up their family as a ploy. Some people don't buy what he said yesterday. I do. I'm sure Leaf fans are getting frustrated. That feels genuine to me. Now, could he also be negotiating at the same time?
Yeah.
I think it's a distinct possibility here because, again, he doesn't have a contract. Could he want more power? Does he want to be president of the Toronto Maple Leafs? Were all of his trades supported by Brendan Shanahan? I don't have the answers to that. I suspect not all of them were. Brendan Shanahan's the president, who hasn't spoken yet, by the way.
That's what is interesting, too.
Yeah. Of all, I'll say this, and we'll wrap it up here. Every Toronto Maple Leaf, including the head coach Sheldon Keefe yesterday, all the players and the head coach, when they were asked, do you want to stay in Toronto? They all said yes. Now, that's standard fare on locker cleanout day after you've been eliminated. The only person who did not say that was Kyle Dubas. And I thought that was, in a world of vanilla, where no one says anything in the National Hockey League, that is as staggering a media availability as I've ever seen. He basically said, I don't know if I can do this. Now, is he genuine? Is it a negotiating ploy? We'll find out. I have suspicions he's a lot more ambitious than we even realize. And he might be making a play for a job he doesn't have yet. And we'll see how this plays out in the next 48, 72 hours, but it's going to be quick.
Quick question. How then, if you almost get swept in the second round of the playoffs, do you think that you can make a play for president of the organization? Good question?
The question. Tammie Sutherland. It's like you're one of the best news anchors in the country or something.
Weird.
That's
or
a
like
great
I know
question.
sports.
Yeah? Well, welcome to Leafland, because some people might believe that. We're going to take a break. You sound off coming up a little later on.